Hello. How's it going, everybody? What's good with it? Welcome back to Resident Evil. Hope you're all having a good day. I have had a day. Oh boy. So some good news. Fixed my car. Went out to the parts shop. Got the bit that I needed. Brought it straight back. Plugged that bad boy in, and it just runs. It's just that easy. Who even needs to spend money on a mechanic when you can guess? Welcome back to Resident Evil, everybody. We are now in the Caves of Evil. So, let's see if we can't find our way around. It seems entirely trustworthy. Okay, we need to find a means to crank it. What's the way I came in by? Ladder, probably. Now, as I recall, there is a, trap. We very delicately, presumably a way we could very delicately set it off. Or not. I do remember that was a rather dirty trick in the original. You know what, I'm not going to take any of those just yet. We may have need of them. Big hole. Presumably for disposing of the bodies. Yay! Ammunition! Music's intensifying. Okay, some sort of machinery. Uh-huh. Four, two, three, one. Some sort of key to start the power supplies. Symbols are carved in its side. Why are we getting the Mayans to carve transmission shafts for us? This seems impractical. Okay.
Enrico! Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Oh, he's had his leg torn up.
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico! Double crosser.
Traitor Amogus. Gee, I wonder who could be the traitor. Killed him with just one shot. Who could it be? Is it the guy who looks like he's from the fucking Matrix? He's holding on to something. Excellent. Now we can crank it. Get! So, how do I... Okay. Not quite clear on how one is meant to be able to take the knife back after you've killed something. Because in Resident Evil 2, it's quite easy. Okay. There's hunters about. Let's break out our good friend Mr. Shotgun. Nice. So... is the boulder going to make a go for us? Later, idiot. Hunters can go through doors, but only when they're scripted to. Okay. I'm gonna keep all this together for now, so to use this now. Ugh. Standing in exactly the right spot. There we go. Kill him, soldier boy. What kind of unholy gear ratio would you need to make an entire, like, cave wall turn like that? That is a feat of engineering. I am going to take the herb, though. Green? That's... yeah, that's just a regular green. Okay. Hello? Okay, let's go and very quickly put the shotgun shells away, and we'll get to that. So I'm just gonna fix something on the. I'm gonna set that down. There we go. I turned the color saturation up a bit to account for how I was turning the brightness up to try and, you know, correct for any colours washing out. But all it's really done is make everything look just kind of cartoony. Let's take the flamethrower from Alien. Okay. Let's just very quickly have a look around. Right. No punching this boulder. Okay. Now we can take the flamethrower. Oh, I see. That's what taking the flamethrower does. It locks the... It locks the way behind me. Oh, nice. That's just blown through that wall. Handy. Alright, let's check the dead end then. Shotgun shells. Can't carry any more items. Okay. Ready for the good old-fashioned Resident Evil inventory shuffle. So we're going to set that down, get the shotgun shells, take them back to storage, and come back and take the flamethrower. Actually, you know what? Close range weapon is a close range weapon. I can take the yeah, I'm gonna put my shotgun away. I'll just take the flamethrower. I'm gonna take the there we go. I have so many single green herbs. Maybe I should have set the difficulty down. Sorry, but up a scooch. Okay, I've got 3 knives, 1 grenade. Bye. Right, so we don't have access to... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, right, you didn't appreciate that. Oh, wow. Fucking ate that thing alive. Ruined! Alright. Okay, but that has chewed through most of its fuel. Noted. Okay, and this is so you can't brick yourself if through some bizarre method you have somehow, oh god damn it, lost the knife. Fucking deleted that guy though, god damn. There we go. Courtyard B1. I mean, calling it courtyard is a bit of a stretch. Okay. I think I'm going to actually very quickly head back and get rid of get rid of the knife and the flamethrower, because the knife is, as we discovered, garbage. Oh right, you're still here. Ow, my knees. There we go, put the flamethrower back. Unfortunately, this does not work like the Resident Evil 5 flamethrower, where that is going to slowly recharge it. More's the pity. Take that with me just for safety. And we'll put the knife away. Do I want to get the shoddy back out? I think I do. I'll take a double green. I don't know what it is, but there's something about having unread Discord like pings that just makes my brain itch. Actually cannot stand the little the little red one. So I just, whenever it shows up, I have to do something about it. Green, blue, we'll leave those for the time being. Some kind of mechanical hook. Uh-huh. Okay, I was half expecting that to be like, okay, now you need to surrender the flamethrower. I thought I was going to need to go back and get it. Okay, we are going to have to go back and crank it though. It must be... I'm trying to think of, like, in terms of game design, it must be tricky to, like, prepare the player to, like, know what of the many key items there are that they are going to need, you know? There must be a trick to it, because I know in, I've been told that Legend of Zelda has something that's known as item grouping, which is the dungeon that you are in will only call for as many the dungeon that you are in will only call for as many items as you have equipable face buttons. So that's to stop you from having to, like, constantly pause and re-equip stuff. But it must be pretty tricky to work this out. That's like, right, the player has a limited inventory of 6 items. They're always going to have a gun, ideally ammunition, and probably a healing item. So that's like 3 down right there. And they're probably going to want to leave open space for whatever it is that needs picking up. So you've only really got like 2 inventory spaces to play with. Let me crank it again. If I remember right, didn't... Yeah, there we go. Secret spot. Who keeps rigging up these... So wait, hang on. Okay. That has not blocked the way out. That's good. But who keeps rigging up these fucking Indiana Jones traps in here? Honestly. It's that guy from the first episode again. Probably going to have to do a whole bunch of running back again to for whatever it is in here. Oh. Oh, I see. It's speed. Alright. Well, this isn't too brain-bending. Let's see what we've got here. Statue, can't interact with. That's wedged right up against the wall. How can I... Hang on. Let's see what this... If I crank it... Oh, I see. That pushes it away from the wall so I can get... Right. Okay. So... There we go. Again, what kind of absolutely nightmarish gear ratio do we have going on here? It's able to move that massive slab and the statue with only Chris's muscle power. Nope. We have been rotated. There we go. Junk. Ah. Can I carry any more items? Okay, well that's fine, because I need to go back and get the other half of that puzzle anyway. Note to self, I am going to have to put content warnings on basically every episode past 3. One thing that I noticed, this game doesn't have the "this game contains scenes" opener, like most of the others do. Alright. Yeah, so then we need to plug that into there, and that will presumably open the way. But yeah, this game didn't have the warning this game contains scenes. Maybe for the... Oh, I keep doing this. Maybe for Resident Evil 2 onwards, I will remake "this game contains scenes." I'll do like a custom one. I'm pretty sure that also doesn't have... Go on, Chris. There you go. That game also doesn't have that splash opener. Oh, fun little thing that happened on Blue Sky the other day. I'm gonna very quickly get the thing ready because I need to remember what the name of the artiste is. Scroll, 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 scroll. There it is. Vix Agri. Very good artist. Draws a lot of vampire ladies. And there we go. Yeah, draws a lot of vampire ladies, and oh wow, okay. But yeah, draws a lot of vampire ladies, and recently did a art piece of Ada Wong, as they said, in a situation, and had like the classic vampire sort of tells with the flashing the teeth and the slightly pointy ears and the glowing red eyes, and I just responded to it on Blue Sky saying, I love the idea that in a world of bioengineered horrors, parasites, viruses, all that shit, meanwhile Ada Wong is just straight up a vampire. Like a magic vampire. I don't know why, but that just really tickles me for some reason. Of just the idea that, like, you know, we live in a world where not cleaning the mold out of your house gives you, like, evil hive mind superpowers. Meanwhile, Ada Wong is just straight up just a fucking vampire. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much, and I love that idea. Right, I don't think we need to collect anything, so I'm just going to do a quick save. Scoot, scoot. So, in this game, you have the typewriters. In Silent Hill, it's in the original Silent Hill, it was notepads, like little bits of pen and paper, before they changed it to the Halo of the Sun in Silent Hill 2 and beyond. And fun fact, in Silent Hill 3, you go through several areas that you visit in Silent Hill 1, and you can find those notepads with the Silent Hill 1 main character's thoughts still written on them. And I thought that was a really cool touch. I feel like you could... not stand for that in the slightest. But yeah, I just thought that was cool. And I know Raccoon City got nuked, but that'd be cool if you could like revisit an area and like find the typewriter and see like your protag's thoughts. There you go. Series of flashing buttons. Press one. It was 4, 2, 3, 1. What a stupid bloody system. Right, so I don't think there's anything else we want to collect from here. Got most of a shotgun going down. God, the fact that that's just like 2 chains over the abyss is horrifying. Okay, ahead, nice and slow. There is 0 OSHA compliance here. Okay, item box. Garbage compactor. Okay, hang on. Alright. So if we want to crush anything for some reason or another, we now have that option. I'm not sure what good it'll do us, but we do now have that option. I'm actually going to sneakily get the MO disc out. I have a distinct feeling we're about to need it. I think this is where the lab starts. A drainage problem. Shit, okay. Activated something. Oh. Do I need to go and get the flamethrower perhaps to... I think I've just cottoned on to what the garbage compactor's for. Are we going to Squimch. The chained monster, perhaps. Also, I like how there's a lone bucket there collecting drips while everything else is like... Wow, that judders like crazy. What the fuck? Okay, I've sent a box down there. There's apparently an item here that I can grab. Top of that barrel? No? Is it among us? Nothing here. Boxes labelled chemicals. Oh, gee. How elucidating. We just have boxes of chemicals and bags of flour. Okay. God damn it. Stuck inside the hole. Ugh. Oh, do I need to now re-pull the lever? Oh, it's reset. Oh! Come on, Chris. Oh, you've got a timer. About to get clouted. Nope. Got away with it somehow. Because I can't... Yeah, I can't bring the flamethrower, because that door will lock if I leave it. I think I know what I need to do. Okay, I'm going to go back this way, and we're going to go back to the item box. Oh. Not that it matters anyway, because apparently the whole system's just fried. Great. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to bring the old shotgun. So I'm going to check down here to see if that box somehow made it. It has. Okay, let's crush this open. Crunch. When I used to work in retail, we had one of these for, like, recycling, Ah! Wait, how the fuck did that not explode? Okay. But yeah, we actually had one of these, like, pneumatic compressors, for recycling cardboard. And, it was weirdly, like, zen using it. You just put a load of stuff in there and it just gets squinched, and it was great. Right, I'm going to very quickly, since I'm here, refill on shotgun shells. Approaching the point where I have more shotgun shells than I do pistol rounds, which is astounding. Hopefully, we're not going to get squinched while we take the... Oh, it did break. Okay. Right, and this is presumably so you can replace the broken flamethrower with the working one, so you can keep the working one if I hadn't used all of its fuel fighting the spiders. But honestly, that's fine. Fuck them spiders. Just need to do this without getting my head stoved in by this lovely lady. Okay. Ow. Wow, one hit from her brings you down to caution. That is, she's no joke. Well, this seems safe. Okay. What the fuck? It's some sort of weird cult sty. Oh. Oh god. Photographs featuring a young girl depicting various scenes from her upbringing. Oh, here we go, there's a book. And a knife! Bed's still warm. How did you... I'm just gonna break in here and steal this lady's shit. Oh, this one just pops right open. Aha! Family picture and notes. There's something written on the back. November 10th, 1967? Progenitor virus administered in type A. Plasmolizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion negative. Disposed. Positive but delayed. Observed constant results. Continued protective observation. Wait, what? 1967. That means that she's been down here for 30 fucking years. I feel dizzy after that shot they gave me. I don't see Mum. Where did they take her? She promised we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? I found Mum. We ate together. I was very happy. She was a fake, not my real mum. Same face but different inside. I have to find mum, have to give face back to mother. Ugh. Inside box, scent of mummy. Maybe true mother there. Stone box hard, it hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see mother because 4 stones. Really check around with these fucking snakes. Okay. Octagonal ring made from stone. Probably a safe bet. I'm going to need to combine that with something. But I want to go back and okay. Is there anything on the table here? Beat up dolls and used candles and gurk. Some sort of weird metal effigy. So Lisa's just been down here for 30 years, like slowly going feral? I don't like the way my controller rumbles whenever I'm, like, in the water. This is not pleasant. Pretty close. Jeez! I mean, I knew my brother were evil, but what the fuck? Oh, I see. That's if I got poisoned on the way here. Burning through pistol ammunition at a rate of knots. Ah. And this is why she was in here. Righty dokie. Okay. So now I know what must be done. Okay, MO disc not required. We need... oh, right, no, it's not here. It's, on the way back is, the... There we go. Okay, so keep the stone ring. And then we just want to... Actually, I should probably save. We've made a good amount of progress here, so... But yeah, we need to get the, emblem out of the door on the way back. There we go, use the inky ribbons. Time to boogie. So yeah. Now we've got this. We can now get into the basement of the house proper. Hopefully we will... Oh! I was about to say, hopefully we will not be accosted. But I'm just good with it. I'm so powerful, I can simply phase through my enemies to avoid being grabbed. Oh, hey, buddy. Near. And we're back. Do we want to grab any of these? I don't think we... You know what? Not exactly optimal, but I'm swimming in the damn things. The survival horror is kind of being let down on account of like how I'm able to just how I'm just overloaded with material. Go, take that out. So I can't like pop that out. It's slow. We don't know what might have changed. Okay, that's fine. I was half expecting it to just be wall-to-wall hunters at this point. I feel like they need to change more stuff when you're going back and forth through these areas. Because right now... Okay. But yeah, okay. Okay, pretty safe to bet that I need to combine something about the other indentation. Yeah, so we put that in. And we need to combine the stone ring with something. But what? What is the question? We also still need to find a way to get into the hidey hole in the back. Okay, you know what? I have the shotgun shells. I'm going to go into the gallery. We're going to intentionally trigger the zombie and just fucking razzle-dazzle his head off. Because something's telling me that the secret is back there, is behind that painting. But for some reason, I found the note that says there's a secret behind the painting. For some reason, Chris is not smart enough to put two and two together. Sips on chocolate milk. Jealous? Now I want chocolate milk. Hey, buddy. Oh no, a zombie. See, I think that's meant to be like teaching you how to deal with zombies using the defense items. Meanwhile, I have the fucking upgraded shotgun. Anyway, howdy, Father Demon. How's it going? How's your chalky milk? Right. Because something's telling me, something in the back of my brain is telling me that it's the jewellery box that we had. Yeah, 4 teeth pulled. Oof. Yeah, you deserve a treat after dealing with that, because that's no bueno. So yeah, something in the back of my brain is telling me that it's something to do with that jewellery box that we got. But I don't know what it do. Excuse me. Ahem. So there's another elevator. So, okay. I have the stone ring, I have a jewellery box, and I have 2 medallions. I don't know what the 2 medallions do. I haven't found what that's for. Okay, you know what? I'm stumped. I'm gonna be real. So, here we go. That's all the V-Jolt stuff. Oh god, why is it in teeny tiny eye straino text? I hate it. So, jewelry box. Jewelry box. Right, here we go. Okay, it is what I thought it is. So we do have all the answers. We just need to get back to an item room real quick so we can do it. I'm trying to work out in my head why I feel more okay with just looking up the answers in this game compared to any other. I wonder what it is. Because usually I like puzzling this stuff out myself, but why do I feel okay with just having it explained to me here? Curious. Curious, curious. Right. So, we want the red jewel. I feel like it probably would have been more obvious if, like, the red gem was a different shape to, like, the other two. Alright. Time for a puzzle. Yeah, that one probably goes. Hang on. Cancel out of that one. That needs to be elsewhere. I think that probably goes there then. Yeah, this one. There we go. That one goes there. Oh. Haha. Okay. That goes there. Okay, that's Orient. There we go. Dang it. Here we go. Puzzle off the back of a children's cereal box. Cyberpunk 2077. I should really play that myself one of these days. Come on. Yeah, how is Cyberpunk these days? Because I understand there has been many updates over the couple of years that it's been out. And I won't lie, I was very much on the Cyberpunk hate train. Unusual. That definitely looks like a button. There we go. Emblem key. Emblem of the Spencer family, whose history is as old as Raccoon City. Well, hey! Starting from the beginning. Fair enough. Enjoy. Okay, we know where this goes. Progress. Progress, progress, progress. But yeah, I was like fully on the dog pile back when that game first came out. I was like, if you played Cyberpunk 2077, you got scammed. But no, now they seem to have like genuinely turned matters around. Nothing will ever quite match the glow up of No Man's Sky, but Cyberpunk's definitely gotten quite close with Phantom Liberty and such. And I don't just say that because I think Idris Elba's hot, so it helps. I also think Keanu Reeves is hot, but you know. Friend of the stream, Fluffy Bunny Canina, has shown me a good amount of the game, and it does look pretty interesting. There's one side quest. I won't mention details for anyone who wants to play the game themselves at some point, but there was one side quest that Bun showed me that basically involves like this guy who thinks he's like the new Jesus, and it's a whole thing. But like I say, I'm gonna avoid details for the sake of spoilers. And apparently there's like a skill check in that sequence where you're talking to him, and he's talking about how like, yeah, I'm gonna die and everyone will be redeemed through me and yada yada yada. And there's a skill check where your character goes, comedy gold. Anyway, what's for dinner? Like, literally, he's just like, whatever, dude.
Rebecca, is she upstairs?
That was the most, like, cartoon eek sound effect I've ever heard. Right, quickly snag this. A metal object. I love metal objects. We'll come back here in a second. Let's try and rescue Rebecca first. Assume it's this room, because this one is directly above the room where we heard the scream. Oi, dickhead! Oh god! God, just immediately pivoted onto me. I appreciate that, Trophy.
Rebecca.
That was nice of you.
Chris,
You okay?
I didn't mean to get you worried.
We can't stay here any longer. We have to get to the others and find
Thank
a way
you.
out of here. You with me?
Yes.
Then I'll go ahead. Until then, Rebecca, you're on your own. Stay cool and use your better judgment. Got it?
I can handle
We need to stick
myself.
together.
Good
Anyway, you're on your own.
I didn't mean to get you worried.
Ugh. I'm gonna give the game a certain benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna assume that was like a translation fart. So, we now have... Boom! Stone and metal object. I love objects. It's right up there with things. Okay, let's finish exploring this room now that Rebecca is not in danger of getting her entire body punched off. Textbooks. Hey, let's go. What's the bloody phone line's been cut? Why do I even bother? Anything in the armoire? Fucking hand grenade. This is where we keep the good vintage for when we're ready to rumble. Right, back towards the main hall, and we'll open up the basement. Actually, before we do, I'm going to go save. We're doing on time. We're an hour and 14, so we're doing all right. Okay. Boom. One. Put those there. Might as well reload the shotgun. And you know what? I have a distinctive feeling things are about to get spicy, so I'm actually just going to bring my shotgun shells. Just head straight back for the main hall again. Well, actually, now that I think about it, so Chris wasn't smart enough to figure out the V-Jolt puzzle. I wonder if this is a similar thing with the painting. That you just can't get into the secret room back there as Chris. Only Jill can do it. Typewriter. We've just saved anyway. That far back. Alright. To doom and gloom. Hey, do you think it seems culty enough down here yet?
Scum. Scum. Now I'm a little
Hey, Ava, how's it going? We're descending into the evil. I don't know why we...
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
Okay. No, I don't think shooting it is going to do any good. It's just been carved into the sarcophagus. I don't think shooting it is going to help, so we're just going to chuck. I'm doing okay. I'll... Wait, did Wesker just get slapped into the abyss? Okay, something else. Oh boy. Okay, I think Wesker just got like slapped into the abyss. To my Lisa, day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by the men in white made some of Mummy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. And they give me the shot, Mummy can think straight, but Mummy's shocked and sad because Mummy's unable to think of you all the time. Mummy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. Faces look like how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Yikes! Hey, does anyone else want the existential dread of having Alzheimer's and being entirely aware of it the whole time? Christ! Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we're both unconscious. When the man in white clothes is off guard, this will be our chance. We're outside, we'll look for Daddy together. Again, 1967. She's been down here for 30 years. Okay, so I think Wesker kind of got slapped into the abyss, but it's fine. I'm sure he'll be just dandy. Rather you just kill me. Yeah! That sounds horrible, frankly. Anyway, yeah, to properly answer your question, I'm doing okay. It's been a stressful week. And I know, Captain, it's Wednesday, but like is all I can really say. And having to do some roadside car surgery was no bueno. Okay, that's not going to open. We need to find the medallions. We need to go back and grab those. What a weird system. Yeah, so it's like I said the other day, my car broke down. I was literally leaving work and got in, started it up, and it did this weird sort of like rumbling. And one of my colleagues just came straight up and was like, you're misfiring. You've got a cylinder head that isn't working there. And I was like, oh, fuck, okay. I remember that this has happened before with this car. It's, I wouldn't say a known thing, but it's like something that I've dealt with before. So it was just like, well, Can't do anything about it until morning because the car parts shop is closed because it was like 5:30 at night. So I just had to I had to borrow the office car and drive home in that, and then go out and pick up the bits in the morning, and then do home repair in the car park. So, you know. Looks like there's something on top of that. It's glimmering, but I don't know if that's just a lighting effect. But yeah, it worked. I fixed it. The car's running just fine now, but it's been one of those like weeks where just like I've had something kind of big on my mind. Wait, hang on. South. No, north. So that's... Oh. Well, hey, that makes things way easier. I thought I was going to have to intuit that. Yeah, it's like... I've had a big thing on my mind all week, and so... I've... all the little stuff has just been, like, getting to me that much more. So, like I say, it's been a rough week. Captain, it's Wednesday. You know, that's the level that we're at right now. Okay. So what's this door, then? It's a large iron door and it won't budge. Oh! That's our escape. I remember now. That's where, Brad will pick us up later. When it rains, it pours, as they say. Yeah, I guess, but it's more like... You're already drenched, so every little raindrop just feels like an insult at that point. It's that kind of level. Sign reads, will not open unless first class emergency. Then why do you even have that door? But yeah, stuff's getting cleared up. The car's running again. We're now in hurry up and wait mode for the actually, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream. I'm planning on moving house, so I have made a formal offer for a new place of my own. So now we just need to wait for them to get back to me on that. Who would have known that getting your own place is such a bloody faff, you know? Because you've got to make the formal offer, and in order to make the formal offer, you've got to have a letter from the bank saying that they are willing to lend you the money, and then you also need to have what's called proof of income. Oh, am I gonna have to... Oh, right, these guys. I think the specimen zombies are infinite. So we might need to break out the other one. We might need to break out the propane at some point. But yeah, in this country at least, you've got to have a letter from the bank saying that they will give you the money. You've got to have proof of income, and you've got to have a deposit. And you've got to have proof of the deposit as a bank statement. And it's just like, guys, I am just a level 1 goblin, you know? I don't know what I'm doing at the best of times. First aid spray. Good lord. How schmacked are you expecting me to get? You just release the locks on levers. It's locked. But yeah, it's a whole lot of faff and chaff, and one thing that's kind of been bugging me is I looked up, I was like, I want to purchase this property. Here is the link to the listing of the the property that I want to purchase. And I noticed that when I looked up the listing, it said sold subject to contract, and I'm just like, you better not have fucking sold the place after I told, like, right after I said I wanted to make a formal offer. Because I spoke to the lady over the phone, and I said, I want to make an offer. How'd you say bye? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not renting again. Fuck that. But, I put them on the phone saying, I want to make a formal offer, how do I do that? And she said, okay, you have to send all of this stuff to us. I will make a note that that's the place you want to buy, and then a couple of days later I see that it's been sold subject to contract. I'm like, you better not have just sold that out from under me right after I make a fucking offer. Otherwise, I'm going to come over and I'm going to fill all of your toilets with cement. Anyway. Okay. We have an X-ray of Clark David. Why? Oh, I see. We've got to rearrange his guts. Memo on the message board. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. Are you kidding me? Right. Remove one battery from everything? Devious! Okay. Alex Beckett. Clark David. Don't take Clark's down. I'm guessing this one's going to be Elliot Franklin, Ed Fisher. And so this one is probably Gail Holland. Right. Guys, how do we get in the door? We don't have enough people who have inexplicably alphabetized naming schemes. It's in a blank envelope with exploding glitter. You know, I actually saw a guy on YouTube who made rigged up packages for, I believe they're known as porch pirates, as in people who come around and steal Amazon deliveries off your front step. And he made like a spring-loaded glitter bomb. So it's literally all it is a little plastic turbine with a motor attached to it, and when you open the box, it just goes and like fires all this glitter in all directions. It's delightfully petty. My dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today. As I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like on the edge, teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. Okay, back to porch pirates. You know, I don't know if it's just like a cultural thing, but we don't really have porch pirates in this country. It's mostly, if anyone's going to steal your Amazon package, it's going to be the fucking delivery driver, especially if it's DPD. I don't know what it is about those guys, but I remember one time I caught the guy putting my package in the bin, and when I yelled at him, he sprinted away. What are they going to do about it? Report it to the police? Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff like that, where I saw a video once of this lady was, like, trashing this guy's store, and the guy just, like, comes out from behind the counter and just lays her out with one punch. And a bunch of people in the comments were like, you're going to get a civil suit for that because that's assault. And I'm like, what are they going to say in the testimony? Yeah, he punched me in the face. Oh, why's that? Well, I was trashing his store for social media likes. You know? Who are the cops going to side with? Yeah, DPD is a delivery company in this country, and I speak without fear of being accused of slander or libel, because everything I say is factually true. DPD cannot be trusted. They will put your package in the bin, and they will laugh the whole time, because this has happened to me on numerous occasions. Do not trust a DPD. If you have an option, do not use them, because they absolutely cannot be trusted. At one point, I had the delivery driver steal my package, and then when I reported it to DPD officers, they hung up on me. And when I called up to lodge a formal complaint about them hanging up on me, they hung up on me. So, you know, fuck them, frankly. Anyway, let's play the game we're all here to play. However, I would like to correct you. I have not talked about those issues before. I have ranted about those issues before. In vitriolic terms, no less. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to reach all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement, level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded the password to an X-ray picture. Röntgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you will be able to figure it out without any trouble. There's one more thing, is my last request. If you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into my hideous form, I beg of you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. I like this little touch that this kind of implies. I don't know if it was like deliberate setting up for Resident Evil 2 and beyond, but I like this little touch that because we've played all the other games, we know who Ada is, so we're just like, Ada's been spying on Umbrella for a while. Like, she's been doing this because she managed to romance one of the researchers. So it's just like, yeah, she's good. Okay, so donk. Part of it is glowing red. Oh, hang on. Okay, so that's small intestine, lungs, liver, and esophagus. Okay. Man's put a lot of stock in Ada's intelligence, but that unfortunately doesn't match up to mine. See, this is the one where I, like, this is the puzzle where in the original I figured it out unintentionally, like, before I actually had all the answers. Okay. Let's find... Where are we going from here? So both of those are locked. There's only one other door that I need to check out. Okay, buddy. Wah! Check the bulkheads. Let's see what's going on through here. Some magnum bullets. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Ask if a corpse lies on the operating table. Lovely. Guy got his world rocked. The Act. There is now evidence when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Oh, I see, as in virus active. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. Right. Dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left here. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We decided to freeze the specimen, confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Oh, thanks, you dick! You're the one that put it in the fucking vampire coffin. Whoa, this is a funky, What is this typeface? Weep. Yay! Okay. Right. We don't know the... Dang it. Okay, so we need to figure out this bloody password. Okay. That room's now unlocked. Excellent. Right. So, yeah, that one is now open. That was frozen wrapped in body bags. Lovely. Healing items. Giving me flashbacks to the bloody regenerators in 4. Right. So, yeah, we want to go back to the X-ray lab and have a closer look at those marks. Locked. Symbol resembling a power area is carved into the lock. Okay. Buddy. Near. Oh, dang it. Okay, there was not as much room to maneuver as I thought there would be. I can't keep doing this. I am rapidly running out of knives. Although it doesn't seem that the specimen zombies are unlimited as they were in the original. So... okay, let's have... yeah, we're going to go in here. We're going to try and figure this out. We've still got 20 minutes left in the session. So... and switch, press it. Dunk. So, small intestine, esophagus, liver, lung. Now, is this... so I guess the password is cell? I don't know, I think. That's my interpretation. Okay, let's have a quick peek at what's going on up here. Oh no. Got the snoofs. Alright. Slides. Oh, hey, buddy. To Sanitation Division. Attention Manager of Sanitation. Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. Comments of this fact are confidential, intended for the name addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of this contents of this fact, any third party, is strictly forbidden by the sender. Well, a bit late for that. After reading the contents of this fact, it must be destroyed immediately. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. More than half the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It also has been reported that almost all the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of T-virus infection. Our secret security patrol team, it's so secret it has a proper noun, has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. There is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success our research results. Underscore the success our research results. Words. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Gentlemen, we are declaring war on the government. Ah, the security GameCube. Security system passcode transmission device. If you had an MO disk, you could transmit the passcode to the system. We don't have a dongle at this point. There we go. Unlock something. Nice. Seems to be something behind this sturdy door. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Looks like it's a refueling device. Okay. I'm guessing we want to find a flask to fill. Let's get back to the computer. We also need to find an item box. Okay, there is one just up there. Yeah, because we need to get the other MO disc to open that up. It seems nice and quiet here for the time being. Those guys are probably going to get back up soon, but we should be fine. Been able to blow enough Crimson Heads away. So, John. Ada. I wish my computer system made satisfying zoop noises. So, small intestine, esophagus, liver, and lungs. Okay. We had it wrong. Let's take another look. We're missing something. We're definitely missing something. So, I have got these in the right order, haven't I? So yeah. Unless I've just like gotten this completely backwards and it's... To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. Yeah, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Small intestine... Hang on. Oh wait, that's now... Oh, that's a different part of it is glowing to what I thought. Okay, so it's different kind of cell. Not cell as in for sale, cell as in cellular. Right, because it's colon, esophagus, liver and lungs. Okay, I'm going to be real. This is a lot more of a puzzle than trying to figure out classical paintings. Also, side note, if you are dealing with, like, actual, like, operational security, do not use single dictionary words as your passwords. Because, that is incredibly easy to just, like, crack. What it should be is an absolute scramble mess of letters and numbers. There we go. Unlocked. Alright. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's the media room now. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, so now we can go back up. We can plug these slides in, and I can also grab the other MO disc while we're at it, and we'll plug that in. Meow, meow. Uh-oh. I don't know if any of y'all at home have ever done Foley. But it's the art of recording your own sound effects. So I always wonder how people make, you know, those kind of sound effects where it goes clang, like what ungodly wrought iron arrangement did you have to rattle for it to make that noise? So I've done it a little bit as well. I had to, at one point I needed just background sound effects for a garage, so I literally had my dad and my brother revving engines and hitting shit with a hammer. My organic weapon official report. Oh, that was the other one, is I had to record a bunch of sound effects for a sci-fi project. So, in order to make those, like, sci-fi sliding doors that they have in everything, I put a whole bunch of reverb on me repeatedly opening and closing the disk drive on my computer, so it made a beep, beep sound, and then blended that with me running a bunch of ball bearings, like caster rollers, around. It's weird the stuff you get up to. Cerberus. Oh boy, skinless zombie dogs. And, yep, hunters. Tyrant! It's our boy. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group. Hey! Who's that handsome devil on the right? Eight, 4, 6, 2. Six, 2. Boom. Oh. Let's buy. Yeah, grab the MO disc, because we definitely want that. We have back here. It's the power area key. Image editing equipment. Looks like you can use it to view Kenneth's film. What kind of...
No! Hey! No!
Oh. Lovely. But what kind of absolutely insane rig does Kenneth have that he has a body cam that records to a tape? Okay, looks like Matey Boy's finally taken the hint. So we just want to... We're going to plug in those MOs discs, and then we're going to save, and we will call it a night there. But yeah, Foley recording's good fun. It's a very fun way to spend an afternoon. One other thing that I did was I had to make a, like, kaiju scream sound effect. Like, you know, real sort of, like, Godzilla stuff. And I had to sort of fudge it together with a... I think it was, like, a creaking door, a stock, like, explosion. So this was, like, a sort of a challenge that I had to do for uni. And it was a stock explosion sound effect, a creaking door, and my lecturer going, ah! Oh! Speaking of ah! But yeah, it was like just a whole bunch of like weird mishmash sound effects, and I had to make a kaiju scream out of it. And honestly, that is one of the reasons I feel like I enjoy editing so much these days. Is it almost feels like a puzzle, and as you assemble all the pieces together, it feels very good. In here. Clang. Plug in MO disk. On. Fine. It's not necessary to use this now. So wait, do I need to... Oh, do I need to activate the thing first? Hang on, let's hit the lever. Hit the lever. Okay. Now can I plug the next disc in? This is a very inefficient system. Umbrella, your OPSEC is miserable. It's not necessary to use this now. Okay. I guess I can't do anything with this. Oh, there must be more terminals. There must be other terminals in the other parts that I haven't unlocked yet. Yeah, because there's two doors that I haven't unlocked yet. So probably safe to say there is a terminal behind each one. Alright. Let's go, drop a save, and we will call it a night there. And, presumably, we will conclude tomorrow. Right. No, that is not the right door. Near. That musical sting was timed perfectly with me going through that door, and I... Alright. Save. Boom. And I'm also going to put the ink ribbons away. There we go. Okay, so now we've got enough space to grab the generator room key, plug in the disc straight away. Okie day. We will call it here, and let's see who is on. How's it going? Right, let's see what we've got. Hum. Broadcast is playing some Earthbound. You know what? Actually, this is ideal. I mentioned Vix Agri before. We are going to raid into Vix Agri. There we go. He is, to use his own turn of phrase, drawing spooky girls in situations. So we're going to head on over there and see what kind of situations these ladies have gotten themselves into. Alright, I'll see you all over at Vix. Until then, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for the end of Resident Evil Remake 1. Until then, thank you for joining me. Good night, and much love.
Scum.